Hey everyone, today I am going to talk to you about some brushes that I picked up recently from the Real Techniques new Bold Metals collection. Sorry, I want to get the name right. I bought it all with my own money and I got them at Ulta. I think that's pretty much the only place in America they're available right now, and I just want to tell you a little bit about them. So I don't have the exact prices, but they all fell around the $20 to $25 range. And I picked up they're all dirty because they've all been used and I haven't cleaned them yet. They're all Real Techniques, obviously. This is the flat contour brush. This is what is this? Like a triangular foundation brush. This is a blush brush. And then, I can't remember the exact names, but this I know is the crease brush, and this one is like an all-over brush. So, they come in this very large packaging, large plastic packaging. So this one was for this brush. So there's a lot of extra packaging. I think you know where this is going. Let me just put in here real quickly. I love Pixie Woo. I love Sam and Nick. I love their tutorials. I think they are incredibly talented. They have worked really hard. They earned and deserve all the success that they have received, and hopefully will be the recipient of even more. I love their original line of brushes. I own every single one of them, I think, except maybe one or two, and I have purchased doubles, if not triples, of many of them. That being said, I do not like this collection. Now, I haven't tried every single brush, so I think that's kind of a sweeping statement, but if I didn't like 5 brushes, that's a problem. I will be honest, I'm returning all of them. I'm pretty sure, maybe keeping one. So let's start with, okay, I don't love this. These brushes are not cheap. These brushes are in the same general price point as a MAC brush. So I kind of am expecting sort of a level of that kind of brush. And so I'm not liking, for an expensive product, the gimmicky, cheap, hard to open plastic packaging. I don't think this is in line with the level of brush that they're trying to put out there. I also don't like that in order for the brush to lay flat, they put a sticky dot of adhesive on the back, and it's still sticky and it's not really coming off, and I feel like it looks like there's a piece of clear tape wound around it as well, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know what that is, but it's just, yeah, it looks like there's a clear piece of masking tape on the brush that I should probably try. Aha, there is. That I'm now going to peel. It's not masking tape, it's like a clear plastic. It's just one more thing. Like I don't, yuck. Okay, these are heavy. I know they're supposed to be weighted so they lay better in your hand. I don't like, it's not round. It's, there's flat sides. It's very geometric, and I don't like that feeling. It's not, for me, a deal breaker on whether or not I would, purchase the brush or not. I love the metallic finish. I think it's really pretty, but at the same time, I hate the metallic finish because it's shiny. It picks up every single fingerprint. So I think these are going to be hard to maintain in their pristine state. Now I'll just get to why I really don't like them. Let's start with the triangular foundation brush. It's not soft. These bristles are, they don't lie flat. Let me zoom in. I don't know if you can see that, but they don't lie completely smooth against each other. There is some parts that stick out farther, and when you are, let me zoom back out. Nobody wants to, ooh, wrong way. When you are using this to put your foundation on, as I've done several times with these, it pokes at you and it's not soft. And I feel like it actually is a little streaky on the finish. So I don't, for what this costs, I don't like this. For what this costs, I could buy several of my favorite, two of these, which is the Expert Face brush, which I love and use constantly and cannot say enough good things about. Love, love, love this brush. So as far as foundation brushes go, skip this and get 2 of these. So you have one backup and one that's clean and one that you're using. Or you could use their buffing brush or their contour brush. They just make such great brushes in the regular line. These do come in a set, and the set with 3 brushes is still less than this guy, just saying. Okay, now on to the cheek brush. It's a great size. I love that it's small. Their regular cheek brush, the blush brush, I think is way too big. But The problem that I had with it, and this is again just my personal use and experience, is that it's so dense that when I if you try to rub it on at all, it wipes off everything that's going on. Like it literally wiped off my concealer, wiped off my bronzer, removed the makeup that I had on already. If you just try to dab at it, I guess that's better, but you should be able to use a blush to dab and blend. So I would not use this for a powder blush. Maybe it would work better with a cream blush. I don't know. It might even work better as a foundation brush. I have not tried that. For blushes, I prefer to use their multitask brush. I have not found a better blush brush out there. It's soft. It's dense, but not so dense that if I blend, it doesn't wipe all my, blush away. So much, much, much prefer this. And again, this comes in a set, which is still cheaper than this guy. So this comes with 3 brushes. It's still less expensive than this. The last face brush I want to talk about is the flat contour brush, which I really was the one I was most excited about because I love that it's, flat and rectangular so you can really get it in the hollows of your cheeks. My problem when I used this for contour was again the same problem as the blush brush. This one is the heaviest in my hand. Like this one weighs significantly more. If you have any, you could get carpal tunnel syndrome if you held this all day. It's really heavy for a brush, and it's very dense. So again, when I'm doing this, I literally rubbed off all the foundation, all the work I put in and buffing it on, and then whoosh, it's gone. Any foundation, any concealer, and there's always concealer on this side of my face. I still have some, it's much better, but some leftover acne scarring here. So the last thing I want to do is rub this off. So this morning I tried using it as a foundation brush because I thought, well, this is actually really soft and it's dense, so maybe it will work like the Expert face brush. I can't speak today. Not quite. I think you can see how far down the foundation got worked in to the brush. So for me, that's telling me it's absorbing a lot of my product, which means I'm wasting a lot of product. And I am wearing my Bourjois Healthy Mix, one of my favorite foundations. Usually 2 pumps is all I need. Because this was so absorbent, I went for 5 today. So no go. Okay, anyway, now we're on to the 2 eye brushes that I picked up. This, I believe, is the creased brush. They don't have the names on the handles like the original ones do. The original ones will tell you you're wearing this is an Expert face brush. This, I don't know. I guess it's a pointed crease brush. It's obviously not as heavy, thank goodness, as the face brushes go. It's sort of like a giant MAC 219, but a MAC 219 is $25 and so is this one. But I feel like the 219 is a little more useful. Again, my problem was it's very dense, so it lays down a lot of color. And for me, I'd rather build up the color and not just put it all down in one shot. So I didn't really love this one. And then this one, to me, feels like sort of like an enormous MAC 217, which is $24, and this is about the same price. But I feel like, again, this one was okay. It's good, but not great. So I would much rather get their, which one is this one? I just reach for it all the time. Oh, the base shadow brush is a very similar shape, a little smaller, comes to a point, so you can, I feel like this is so versatile because you can lay it down, you could turn it sideways and blend, you can use it this way to lay on more color, whereas this one, it's really big, and because, again, it's so thick and dense, if you use it to blend, you're gonna wipe off all your eyeshadow. So, oh, I forgot to tell you, there are less expensive options or other options to this brush. I prefer the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 54. It's a similar shape to the flat contour. It's a little thinner. Yeah, it's thinner. And again, not quite so dense that it's gonna just literally scrape everything I just put effort into putting back on my face. And you can turn it sideways to blend, whereas if I turn this sideways, I'm gonna wipe all my makeup off. Sedona Lace makes one very similar that is much less, I think it's like $16. There are more expensive options as well. It's not really just the price, but it kind of is, because when you bump up so much in price, I want to see a huge difference in quality, and I saw less quality than what I see with their standard brand. So I am so sorry. I am still a huge fan of Sam and Nick. I will continue to support them in every way that I can by buying more and more of their regular line because I love it, and I hope they continue to come out with more. I love their Duo Fiber line. The NYX Picks ones are fabulous. I use all the time. But this new Bold Metals collection, I would say pass. So, in fact, these are all, if Ulta will take them back, they are all going back, which is why I filmed this video with them all dirty and everything. I just want to, and I saved all the boxes. I'm taking them back. Sorry. If you have these, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm completely off. I have no idea. I really wanted to like these, but I didn't. And it's rare. It's really rare that I dislike a product. Anyway, that's my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully it will be for a happier topic. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, so today's topic is all about brushes, and there's so much to say, and I didn't want to overwhelm you.